Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for another Rippin' with Leo installment here on the channel. We got a little bit of a different outlook today. It is very cold here in the month of May, like in the 40s, which is definitely abnormal. And Leo, being under 30 pounds, is not a fan of the cold. So he typically spends these kind of days underneath a blanket on the couch, exactly like you see there in the background. So it's going to be a pretty mellow rip. And I thought this would be a fun trip back. I'm going to take a look and compare the 1990, 1991, and 1992 Topps flagship baseball sets. Of course, 1990 being the first set that I ever collected as a kid and ripped packs of, so very nostalgic to me. And these kind of represent the end of the era of using actual cardboard stock for Topps after many decades. So it'll be kind of fun to compare these, see which pack is the best of the three. And we're going to start here with the 92, and we'll work backwards to my favorite set, 1990. No gum in the 92 release. So that's, at least we won't lose any cards to gum damage. And I'll have to sort these a little bit here. All right, so we've got nice Al Newman here. Love this horizontal shot. Probably put that one aside for my buddy Peeps. Got Greg Hibbard. Oh, let me back these up a bit. Pitcher for the White Sox. Got Dennis Rasmussen, and a very plain design out of Topps in 1992. Kind of muted and not that noteworthy, in my opinion. Here's a Bob Milacki for the Orioles. We've got Eric Show for Oakland. Brian McRae, nice smile on this one. And gotta love the blue on blue of the Royals and the dugout paint there. This is a match the stats game card here, so I'm not gonna play that on camera. I don't think Leo has that kind of patience. We'll set that aside for another day. Calm down back there, buddy. Really distracting everybody. This is a Gene Nelson. Nice mullet there, looks like. I can't tell, but I believe that is a mullet. Here's Sandy Alomar, who was featured recently. He showed an autographed card of his from 1990 Topps here on the channel. We got Pascual Perez. Jeff Robinson, looking very pensive in the dugout there for the Angels. Got Steve Olin with the submarine delivery. Love that. Nice shot on that one from Topps. Bob Ojeda for the Dodgers. There's a nice Steve Buechele for the Pirates. Love the stadium backdrop on that one. That's a really nice portrait card for just an everyday common. Here's a guy I liked back in the day, Ron Gant. So played a lot of Ken Griffey Jr. baseball for the Super Nintendo back probably around 93, 94. And the Braves were one of the teams that I used a lot. They had a stacked lineup, and Ron Gant was incredible in that game. So always liked him because of that, oddly enough. Then we close out the 92 pack with Andy Mota of the Houston Astros. So I got to say, 1992 Topps did not exactly come out swinging. Let's see if 1991 can do any better. This, I think, is a really kind of nice set from the junk wax era, excuse me, 1991. Love the design. We did still get gum in 91. So you can see here, I'm not going to let Leo have any of that. Unfortunately, doesn't look like it ruined the card at all. And we'll get started here. So here's a Red Sox card right out of the gate. We've got John Marzano, who sadly passed away at quite a young age, but a nice Red Sox edition there. There's a Greg Gagne attempting a tag out for the Twins. Rafael Ramirez. Here's a Joe Carter with the Padres. That's a pretty nice card. Definitely a star player back in the day. Obviously hit one of the most famous home runs in World Series history. Jeff McKnight, and check out those spectacles. That is really something. Probably going to set this one aside for my buddy Brian at Walkenbach, who I think enjoys these glasses-wearing cards. So that's going to be a nice one for his next care package. Got Chuck Krim here for the Brewers. Here's a card that I always love. This is a very, very memorable card from 1991 Topps and kind of shows the set at its best, in my opinion. This is Walt Weiss turning 2 there. I mean, he looks like Spider-Man in that photograph. I just love it. Classic card there. Got 2 of these instant win game cards. I think I'm probably expired on being able to redeem those. Got RJ Reynolds here. He looks like he is all business. Barry Larkin, there we go. So the 91 pack getting a little bit better here. We've got Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. Bud Black. Not the most impressive photo there. Eric Show, who has now appeared in both packs, the 1992 tops and the 91 tops. I don't know what the odds of that are. Here's a nice record breaker for Carlton Fisk with the Chicago White Sox. So nice shot here. And this is where he became the all-time leading slugger among catchers. 328 career home runs as a catcher. So love that one. Got Mark Davis with the ball in flight here in the upper right corner. And then we close out the 91 pack with Dave Clark. So not bad. 91 really stepped it up. And we'll see if my boyhood favorite 1990 tops can compete with that. We do get wax staining on the back card in the pack. You can see that. And then we also have gum included in the 90 tops release, which kind of ruins the top card on the pack. And wouldn't you know, this is Kent Herbeck. And this is going to go off to my buddy Peeps. He is a Minnesota Twins fan and also a fan of cards with gum affixed to them. So this is not going to be thrown away. I will put this in the pile for Peeps and send that one your way, buddy. Then let's flip these over. The card on the back that we saw that was gum stained was this Bob Dernier. Nice bat rack shot there, but unfortunately that card has a little bit of damage. Here's the instant win card from 90 tops. And then look at this. 90 tops coming out swinging with the Nolan Ryan subset at the beginning of the checklist to commemorate his 5,000 strikeouts. Had his base card at number 1, and then 4 more Ryans in cards 2 through 5. This being card 5 from his final stop with the Texas Rangers. Love the tip of the cap salute. This was a favorite card of my youth. And 1 card in 1990 tops is already in strong contention to win this battle. Next up, we got a Bill Doran. Tim Leary. Ken Phelps, and there's another glasses card that'll be making its way to Brian. Mike Lavalier. We've got Rick Lukin. And nice, here is an Ozzie Smith, another Hall of Fame player and another favorite of mine from back in the day. Loved the Wizard. And that is a winner to pair with that Nolan Ryan card that started us off. Next up, we got an Expos card here, Kevin Gross. Tony La Russa, there's a quality manager from his time with those dominant Oakland A's teams. That's a nice one as well. Juan Samuel. There's Dave Henderson with the Athletics. One of the premier sluggers of the 80s. That's a nice card there. Got Lenny Dykstra, and this is kind of cool. I showed the autographed version of this very card in a Signature Sundays episode not more than a week or 2 ago with Sandy Alomar, who we saw earlier in this video as well. And we got Jay Bell. And then the final card is another manager, baseball lifer, Roger Craig. So this is going to come down to a 2-horse race. 92 tops really had nothing of note. From the 91 pack, we did get some nice cards. We had Walt Weiss, one of the more memorable junk wax cards from my youth, along with the record breaker Carlton Fisk and the Barry Larkin. Nice portrait shot there, but I think I'm going to have to give it to my childhood favorite, 1990 tops, for the combination of Tony La Russa, Ozzie Smith, and then the great Nolan Ryan, one of my favorite players growing up. So 90 tops takes this one in a close matchup over 91. Leo is very, very helpful today and quite animated. I appreciate your cooperation, buddy. And as a reward, here's a peanut butter treat for you. And that's going to be a wrap. So thanks for checking out these early 90s Topps baseball packs. And we will certainly be back in the very near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care.